Hello and welcome to my channel, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. This is your mid-monthly check-in for May 2023. Cross watcher, you're welcome. There might be a message here for you. I channeled a very different accent. I think a couple of different accents here. My voice changes. That's why I like to do live videos, so that something comes out organically. If you're watching at a future date, I might be channeling your energies, so it doesn't matter. These are all timeless, but the zodiac readings are mainly for you to have something to come back to during this phase. Also, liking helps me connect with your energies and channel specifics according to your situation, ongoing situation, even if it is at a future date. We have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and then we have the Tower and King of Wands. Someone is definitely being instructed to break down something, break down a company, an organization, a big organization. Might be shutting down its operations in your city, your country, telecommunications company going bust, or there's some investigation going on in that matter. Investigations in the directions of shutting operations in a certain place. It's time to move on. Somebody believes in astrology, so yeah, somebody believes in astrology. It's not suitable. It might be something to do with women's health issues, or there could be an issue that has come up. We have with a workplace situation, a sexual harassment case, or sexual violation, or there's definitely an upgrade. So if you're shutting something down, you're moving, the company's moving the office to another location in the same city to start new, maybe rebranding, changing the name, logo, identity of something, or this could be just something to do with your life, that there is a spin-off coming through, a spin-off that you've been resisting. It's turned into a spin-off, the situation between you and somebody else. There might be, we have the King and Queen of Wands here, so divine counterparts. There might be somebody who has a child with an ex, and you being resisting dealing with this, like you're uh, resisting dealing with this situation, Virgo, and it's coming back around. It's become a spin-off reality, and that is causing a lot of disruptions in your actual prime reality here, parallel universe person coming through. There is a younger version of this current version of the person you're dealing with. That energy is coming back around, and you're going to have to deal with it. So this is looking like a extramarital affair. I want to say that it might not be that, but your that and the energy surrounding this interaction might feel like that, right? There is something for you to heal over here and learn about human interactions and human relationships, not in a sense that they are end all, do all, be all. No, it's there is something different that you're learning about relationship, like how situation, like there is that main bond that you share with your counterpart, and how relationship energies work with other people they are all in context of this main relationship, right? So they are just a spin off, an alternate uh, reality, parallel reality. That's this just information that needs to be played out. So you avoided something, and then that information took its own course, took matters in their hands. So let's say you have a child with somebody else, right? And you were very young, very reckless. It might have been an accident, and you haven't dealt with that situation. Maybe you might have even lost the baby, right? So since it was not planned, it was not planned. This is just very spontaneous, sometimes reckless energy with the Knight of Wands here and Seven of Wands. So there's a little bit of breaking something, right? So you broke some kind of something against your own intelligence and wisdom, and it was an accidental thing. And now all of that is done. It's done. It's over, right? It's all of that is done. And you might have ignored this person, or this person might have been pulled away from your life. You might have resisted communicating with this person regarding this subject, so, or dealing with the situation together. You all were resistant dealing with the situation together. Now a new person is coming back around when you are very, very comfortable in your divine counterpartship. You're bringing about changes, massive, massive changes, right? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. Or you might be dealing with a Virgo, another Virgo, Queen of Pentacles showing up. You're in the middle. So this is saying that I have caught your energies, and I'm speaking to you, Virgo, directly. So there is going to be suddenly a arrival, or there's going to be an interaction with somebody which is going to feel so uncomfortable. It's going to feel like you have to put up a fight, and it's like a wedge. This entire scenario is a wedge, and it has to be dissolved. It has to be dissolved by dealing with it up front for the new beginning. So this temporary person is coming in. This could also be a catalyst, definitely a catalyst. We're learning more and more about what these people mean to us, these soul bonds. That there are no contracts here that I see, but this is a soul bond between you and another person. And they were supposed to be a catalyst for you. They were supposed to help your creativity flourish, but sometimes we end up mistaking sexual energy and the energy of creativity. Sexual energy is mainly the energy of creativity. We are in the 3D materialistic aspects of things, hedonistic aspects of things. We end up a mistake. We end up more often than not, when we're younger, we're not aware of this. When we have those creative juices flowing within us, we kind of feel that, this is uh, you're getting aroused or attracted to someone, right? And that energy is going to come back around, and then you're going to see that you do not have those similar feelings. So this is the person from the same soul group as this past person that you ended up making a mistake with. They're very, very similar. It could be them from another reality, and there's like, just for the time being, a small a gap opens up where you interact and you resolve this issue. Resolve this issue once and for all. You might feel like a complete disconnect from your actual person, your soulmate, your divine counterpart, or your twin flame. Virgo, you might feel a disconnect for a couple of days, or a week at max, not more than that. 7 days, like, you're going to go through this intense purge by interacting or being put in the same vicinity as this person who is going to display the same behaviors that your ex would have if you would have given them a chance previously. Okay, let's get the main reading on the table. You're definitely turning them away. It's going to be harsher than what it would have been previously. Even though dealing with this type of a personality, this type of an energy, the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Wands energy, you might have always been way too mature. We have two queens here, and then we have a king and a knight, right? So you might have two choices. You might be confused between two people here, or there in fact might be two feminines, and this Knight of Wands could be, there are two masculine energies and two feminine energies. So one person is feeling like one of the Virgos is feeling like they did not get what they deserve, and that's why they're resisting this. It's just something very new and something very different to deal with, but something from the past that has completely been reset and revamped for you to experience and witness with. There is a lot of creative energy showing up here, passion and determination energy as well. There is rising up. This could be, I could be talking to future stars, music stars, sports stars, um, actors. Yeah, this could be a lesson in your own performance based career. Okay. You could be you could be being you could be sensing that some agent or a headhunter is approaching you. Okay, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. Yes. Okay, there is definitely a mediator. There's definitely a mediator between you and your divine counterpart. You're supposed to be presented to the world. So there's a fight going on amongst three people now that I see this. There's a very idiotic kind of energy, one feminine and one masculine energy, very idiotic showing up. But then you're getting the right kind of help here with the Queen of Pentacles, or maybe you are the right kind of help. And this is about you playing a role in bringing two people together. But there is some kind of information of idiotic energy. So in between the two divine counterpart, maybe this young reckless man is approaching the woman, and this idiotic girl is approaching the man. But it's like that energy is being contained by mature feminine energies, and one of them could be you, right? We have the two of wands. We see the two of wands. Yes, definitely introducing this power couple to the world. You could be this power couple as well, as the one who's fighting away these idiotic, immature energies, right? We have the Page of Wands here, definitely inspiration, inspired to show up. There, you are creating a persona that for public presentation, Virgo. We have the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of fighting, argument, drama. We have the Nine of Cups. In the present, in the past, there was a lot of conflict, or you had to take charge and you had to really fight. Oh, the happily ever after. It's like you fought for your love, you fought for your wishes and wish fulfillment, and you're finally getting that space to live out your wishes being fulfilled, right? Your wish is being granted, but slow and steady wins the race, that kind of a thing. So with the star here, you have this grand wish of how you would like to conduct your love story while being in the public eye, right? Even if you're a local star, even if you might be an influencer, it's starting up very slow, because I see you reaching the peak and staying there and taking flight from that peak when we are a little mature. Yeah, Virgo. My rising sign is Virgo, so I do resonate. This is how I will appear. I do resonate a lot with this reading, and with in my own personal experience, this is a brand new beginning. This is us knowing very, very clearly where we are going to be written about, spoken about, where we are going to eventually move towards. Uh, we are going to be eternally known. We are that generation. It's not just about Virgo here. I'm talking about this generation of people are aware of us in their mind, and we are aware of the energy that true artists and creative souls are performing. It's just that when our name goes up, Virgo, we are going to be very, very stable and have a command of our own personal lives. And then we are going to basically emerge out in the public eye. We have two pages here. We have the page of wands and we have the page of cups. It's starting very, very small and slow, because we need that. We need to take care of ourselves right now. The Queen of Pentacles also speaks about self-care. Very, very important. It's right in the middle here. Your wish right now, the first wish that was granted was so that you can give you can dedicate your entire time to yourself, to restoring your health, your body, your physical appearance, basically, right? And till that time, you are going to have a help. Some external help is coming through, Virgo, for you and your divine counterpart and your person, where they are anybody who's trying to be reckless or try to create some kind of resistance and energy of resistance and chaos. I'm getting chaos. Drama, definitely. Knight of Swords here, drama. They're going to meet somebody who's going to ward them off. This is like a guardian energy that is coming through. This could also be your project. You bringing a version of you from another reality, who's like a warrior, a queen energy, that kind of an energy, right? That's taking care of this scenario for you, where these troublesome, like I said, a young man and a young woman are taking. Uh, the young man is harassing you, or if you're a woman, or your divine counterpart if they're a woman, and the young woman is harassing the man in this equation, in this divine counterpartship, soulmate, twin flame, whatever you resonate with, right? Okay, this is definitely an enhanced version of you, and you are getting a very, very dumbed down and reckless version of one of your exes who was supposed to be a catalyst. So this catalyst energy is going to play out, but uh, it's going to be dealt with without you having to do anything about it. So you can rest assured. You can literally rest and restore and rejuvenate assured. Divine counterpart is around. Uh, may, maybe these reckless energies are coming out from a Sagittarius. We have the Temperance card here. I don't know why I picked this card, but I'm going to put this back. Yeah, a little reckless energy here, or misled, misguided, misinterpreted energy. There's some kind of thing going on here. In the name of a miss, definitely. Not a mister. There's a bunch of feminine energies, or a bunch of girls or women here that are involved. Out of them, one is the problem here. It still remains to be the main problem. Everybody else is just like working under their trance, like I said, and all of that is being taken care of in the background. It's being taken care of without you being bothered. You're being unbothered. You're very focused on um, this new chapter in your life where your wishes are getting fulfilled basically, and you're reaching that happily ever after, Virgo, or a cross watcher, whoever's listening. I see the Ace of Swords. There's definitely messages coming in from somewhere higher up. You don't even know these companies that are approaching you. They are like shape shifting companies. They change their names. They change ownership. They have very little staff, but they own a lot of real estate, so they can move around. It's that kind of company that's approaching you and your divine counterpart. So this is a couple thing. This is a power couple thing situation. We have the Page of Pentacles at the bottom here, bottom of the deck. So we have 3 pages right now. So definitely something to do with very young people. 10 of Wands. That is the hidden energy. Somebody is a very, very old soul and they've been lingering around and carrying around some kind of burden. The Strength is Knight of Cups. The way you communicate your emotions, the way you can incorporate the entire cosmic order, the cosmic nature of our existence. We have another knight here. So we have 3 knights on the table and we have 3 pages on the table, right? So this is about the next generation, or this is about how our generation, when we were teenagers, we are. I'm sensing people who are in their late 20s to late 30s. That entire decade of like about 15 years of a generation, the millennials. Okay, that's where I was getting at. So this is a message for the millennials. There's always that one word per day that I struggle with, which is actually very easy to pronounce. So millennials, right? So millennials, it's 10 o'clock, are now finally be able to rise up to the occasion. We could be talking to some star seed as well as indigo children. There are a lot of indigo children. The second wave of star seeds, I read it somewhere today. I'm starting my research again on star seeds, and the star card is shown up here on the table after a long time. This card for me is a star seed card. So that the entire layout and arrangement, the matrix is different for star seeds and divine counterparts, people on twin flame journey, and this is a unique set of people, the millennials. Like they've always been on the bridge that brings together the ancient world and the new world, right? So you are from that generation. Even if you might be younger or older, you energetically, your soul fits in that generation where you know the ancient world as well, and as well the prehistoric world and the post-historic world as well, right? Which we are in right now. We are in the digital age. We're in the age of Aquarius. So it's kind of crucial that you retain your anonymity and you retain your energies, you contain your energies and focus on self-care and nurturing and continue doing your work and present yourself as a public figure. When the younger generation is ready, and things have been given to them in their hands for them to handle and test it out, right? So they are busy and occupied, and they're not going to come running to you and bother you, because there's a lot of concentration and focus that's going to be um, needed of you till the time it stabilizes. These Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment, stabilizes into a perfectly fitting happily ever after situation for you in this lifetime. Because as I'm sensing that this generation, whoever I'm connecting with, is going to live for a very long time. We are going to, the lifespan is increasing. It is increasing very drastically, exponentially. Correct? So the living situation, the family situation, the divine counterparts living there happily ever after is going to be very crucial. It's coming out for you, Virgo. You are going to we are going to be possibly displaying this, what I'm saying, the prophetic messages coming through. Your strength is to be a a messenger here on in this lifetime, in this journey. You're supposed to pass along the message that comes from a higher dimension, right? That's why you are getting a divine counterpart here. That's why you are getting a power couple, a story, life story here, right? In the third, we have Virgo showing up here, Hermit card in the focus. Virgo is very focused. You're very focused right now in figuring out what all of this means, because you've just been bombarded with this information and confirmation. There, the moving of a of an office or somebody's workplace being moved, right? And you getting contacted by your person, your divine counterpart from that new location, got you really, really thinking. It's like they initiated this new life, this new scenario, this new narrative. The minute they saw you, they shifted, they moved their energy to a bigger, larger scope. And there's a lot of things for you to figure out as well, because I'm sensing there's somebody here who's very solo, who is self-sufficient, and you probably hadn't accommodated for other people. So this could be, this could also mean that you are seeing your children when they are young adults with your divine counterpart, and your divine counterpart knows that very well, and they're working towards taking hold of and command of leading a certain organization. Definitely something to do with real estate. You might want to check it out, right? This person might have fire on their chart, or you might have fire on the chart in a very important place. I'm seeing Leo and Sagittarius. I don't see much of Aries here, because in the previous readings we had a lot of Aries coming through. Okay, and Virgo, there's some focus on your life purpose here. You might be studying a very different topic, and this topic has not been discussed, is not generally practiced here. You might be learning an ancient language, or you might be looking into studying computer technology when it comes to space research. That's all the imagery here, and it's very crucial that your divine counterpart focuses on building that foundation for you, or having that stronghold and command, uh, and that leadership position in the community. Ten of Cups in the locality, in the local community. they they are doing this for ease of functioning for us, Virgo. Okay, the prime focus being here is the Queen of Pentacles, that is Virgo. Right. So in the hopes and fears, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Is happily ever after. This is right now you're focused so much on your mission or work, your career right now, and that is making you more aware of what it requires, more and more, gradually, slowly and steadily, more aware about what it requires for your uh, physical body, mental body, as well as spiritual body, to function in its highest performing stage. And sometimes it means that you have to let go of your mind, sometimes you have to let go of your spirit, sometimes you have to, you know, just let go of your diet routine or exercise routine. It means that, right? So it's like your counterpart is currently really focused on, they have some kind of information also about you, Virgo, what you exactly need that you might not have, right? And they're easing you into this, they're easing you into this public figure type life. Even if you do not interact with a lot of people, you might have a platform, or you might be starting up a platform, or you might know somebody who is starting up a platform, and they are in your life, and you are going to have to deal with it. Or maybe it's your children, and that are going to be in the public eye because of the two of you. There's definitely something you're creating as well. It could be actual human beings that you all are bringing about into the world. There's a lot of star seed stuff coming in as well. So that knowledge, what you're supposed to do, life purpose, it's created, it's molded out of the first two and a half decades of your life, based on how your experience of life is. Because the star seeds are eased into um, life on Earth, because it is completely different. This physical plane is just information playing out somewhere in the farthest reaches of our cosmos, right? So the 3D world is just information playing itself out, energetic information, connection, soul connections, and scenarios keep changing. It's like the star seeds are still used to having a bird's eye perspective, like an extraterrestrial perspective of things. So for 25 years, they basically get to choose the sort of interactions they are going to have, right? And they're still learning. And once they are ready, once they reach this Queen of Pentacles time, the counterpart is activated. The counterpart is activated, and another parallel dimension version of the star seed is also being activated here for you, Virgo. So you are going to have your the other version of you from another parallel reality, or alternate reality, who has the information on how to secure your premises in a feminine way, also unintrusive. This might Your divine counterpart might be coming off to you as very disassociated or uninterested in having a one-on-one relationship with you, but in fact they're trying to assure that your foundation is so solid that y'all can be together all the time. That is what I'm getting as well. Take what resonates and leave what does not. All right, so we have the Page of Cups here showing up in the 3D. We have and the 4D we have Five of Wands, and from the universe we have the Four of Cups. Okay, We have the page of cups showing up here twice. There is a reason. So they, it's like it's like you being misunderstood in the third dimension. They feel you're you are it's your personality that is somewhat of a rock star or a public figure, but it's like people don't know that you might have recently missed out on an opportunity, or you might have been in the phase where you've been rejecting offers, rejecting opportunities, and they're like, okay, they are not really into this industry. They're not in the public figure industry. They're not in the influencer industry. But there is so people are just taking you for granted that you will be okay with sharing your intellectual property, your creative property, um, your own original work, and you have your guards down. And so they feel that it's like there is some kind of mind game going on here. There's some kind of cloud chasing going on here. There's some kind of people who are waiting for a glimpse into your life, whatever information it might be, something about your routine or something about a event in your life. They like waiting for this, and you're very well aware. So when you reach that day, when you reach that event, you are going to be mentally prepared. You're mentally prepared for this ambush. In the 3D, you're coming off as a very people are imitating you, or people are celebrating in your name. People are kind of, this is a very weird hit of energy that I just got, like, image, a very 3D world image. Like, people think that artists are basically wasted all the time, and if this is what you do, you drink all the time and you're wasted all the time, and you are just um, romanticizing and fantasizing about your love being in your life, and where's my boo, where's my boo, like, if it's like that hurt pain, very emotional, and like, okay, she left me or he left me, so I'm going to take up drinking, and that's what an artist is. People are seeing you in that way. It's because they are missing out on some kind of crucial information of the things that are happening in the background, only which you and your counterpart are privy to, right? So this facade is somehow working out because then they are occupied in frivolity, yes, frivolity and obsession about a love lost, that kind of a thing. It's very weird, whatever that is. Suddenly, very weird messages came in. But I hope it makes sense to somebody. It makes made sense to you. Thank you for being here. But this is the main thing. We have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles here, Virgo. This is ultimate wish fulfillment and all the arrangements being in place so that y'all can have this happily ever after with each other. But right now, the focus is mainly how to build a solid foundation so that Virgo can perform their tasks in this lifetime. And there's definitely public recognition. There's a power couple. Your divine counterpart is is the one that you are going to be in a power couple situation with for the rest of your life, and it's a happily ever after situation as well, right? So I will see you in the next reading. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I do live videos, and that works out for me. And so you will be notified whenever I'm online. Please do leave some feedback in the comment section. Please be polite, and I'm so happy to have you here. And truly appreciate it, and truly grateful. I will see you in the next one. Bye.